What's up, Jones Bones? It is your girl Unitedly Random, and today we're gonna get into the TikTok of the day. We're gonna have our little chat and I'm gonna do my face. Okay, now you guys already know how this goes, and if you don't, you must have been missing out because it's been plenty of days that I've been doing this by now. Now today we are going ahead and I'm dripping, y'all. I just got out the shower and I don't know if I was wearing this t-shirt yesterday before I did my thing, or I don't even know if I recorded yesterday night, honestly. The days just kind of start to, I hope I didn't get it on the camera. The days all just kind of start to blend in with each other. But if I was wearing the same shirt, I mean, your girl, you know, it is how it is. So I just got out of the shower. I made sure not to wash my face while I'm in the shower. I actually hear that that's bad for your skin to actually like wash your face while you're in the shower. And at this point, I'm not too sure if I think I sprayed my face yesterday, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the oil on my face today, but I'm not too sure. I haven't been keeping up. So what we're gonna do is, while I wet my face, I'm gonna go ahead and play this TikTok for you. Now we're gonna have a little convo about it, like not necessarily what this lady brought up, but my feelings about it. Okay, and that's all gonna start after this little intro.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Okay, so let's be real. I forgot to do the intro, so that's why it was so late to come out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me go ahead, wet my face, get my towel. Y'all watch the TikTok.
No, because literally, there used to be 200 lesbian bars in the US. Now there's 21. 21 lesbian bars. There are 800 gay bars in the US, which sounds like a lot. I mean, a lot more than 21, sure. But it's actually not that many. Straight people have everywhere else. Literally everywhere else. Everywhere. And we want one safe space for us, and then y'all take over? I'm not even saying whether or not they like should or should not come to gay bars. But if y'all are gonna be allies and stand with us until we actually tell you what we want and what's hurting us and you don't listen, then you're performative and you're not actually allies. Y'all want a safe space? So do we. And we have none. So.
Okay, so at this point, you guys have watched the TikTok, and the TikTok is about, you know, straights in, I believe, lesbian bars, okay? And I just want to say, it was a very interesting look into something that I don't necessarily look into too often. Being a bi person, which is what I consider myself, or pans, whatever you really want to call it, being that type of person, I never really thought about it in these lesbian bars being a safe space for only lesbians, because me being someone who is bi, I think I would go to a lesbian bar, and I have been to a lesbian bar. When I was in South Korea, I did go to a lesbian bar once, and I went with a straight friend, and we were just going to dance and party, you know, in a safe zone. And I understand straight women going to these lesbian bars and using it to be a safe zone. And I think that to say that like straights just shouldn't be going to the bars is really isolating a lot of people who might not have come to terms with their sexuality just yet. But then also I can see it from the other point of view too. It is a safe zone, but being denied because someone is straight in a lesbian bar, I think could also be a kind to just being denied in a bar in general. You know, someone can go to a bar and still be in a relationship, right? So I just kind of combine that with, you know, lesbian bar, you know, you hit on someone and they're just not available. But I guess for someone who's just, you know, single, ready to mingle, going to a lesbian bar, I'm going to meet the love of my life, and then she turns out to be straight, that can be something that kind of sets you back. So I don't know. It's just a really interesting conversation, and it popped up on my For You page. So I was like, how do you guys feel about that? I mean, I'm assuming that most of you guys are straight, but just how do you guys feel about straight people going to lesbian bars? And also, like, I know that there's been cases in which straight people will go to like drag races and stuff like that. And I mean, like, I feel like that's open for the public. I feel like as long as you respect the people within that space, you know that you're coming into that space as the minority, then yes. But like, I don't know. I truly do not know. It's like, give me a second, y'all. It's like when I went to Korea and I was going into like Korean bars, I knew I was the minority. And I knew that this party wasn't for me, but I was just chilling out there. And we've gotten turned away at bars before. Like, they were like, oh, you guys are foreigners? Okay, you're instantly gonna have to pay $30 more for each person. So let's say it's just $5 to get in. No, they're gonna have to pay $35 because they're foreigners. We dealt with their kind before. Pretty much that's what we were getting. We dealt with their kind before, and y'all get loud and obnoxious. So you're gonna have to pay extra to get in. And to that we were like, okay, cool, we not going in. You know? They didn't want us to be able. So when you go to clubs, pretty much, you go to the club, you get on the dance floor and you're just partying. Some clubs have VIP sections. And so because we were foreigners, they wanted us to pay for the VIP section. It's like, it's enough of you guys that you'll make our people uncomfortable, which I can understand. I mean, it was like in the southern parts of Korea. So like, I was down there in Mopo. So I can understand them being uncomfortable seeing a bunch of foreigners, when in general, like, if you're talking foreigners at the club, you're thinking like up in Seoul, I'm skipping steps. So up in Seoul, near you know, where the foreigners really party, you know, up there in Myeongdong, I don't know, Itaewon. I tried to party in Itaewon once, and I ended up meeting up with the wrong people and getting scammed out of like $100. And like, not only was I scammed out of $100, I asked the girl, hey, is this a scam? Because the bus is about to close down and I don't want to be stranded. And she was like, oh no, I'm right around the corner. And then she just ghosted me after the buses shut down. So I was like stuck as a foreigner in this area where I don't know, you know, the language too well. So that was fun. I've been stranded a couple times in Korea. I've gotten on a bus and didn't get off at the right stop a couple times, if I'm being honest with you. So I guess I'm reminiscing about when I used to live in Korea. I want to go back. I was thinking about, when am I going to go back? When am I going to convince the husband to go to Korea with me? When is he going to want to do that? And I don't think he's really going to want to do it, if I'm being honest. But maybe I can convince him. We'll do a little vlog in south of the Koreas one day. But at this point, I don't know if that was a really short face wash today. I honestly didn't really want to do this, if I'm going to be real. I've been in a more pouty mood. I've been more frustrated, more irritated. And I'm wondering if it's like PMS or I'm just being moody. I don't know. But I'll let you guys know. At this point, I'm not keeping up with my schedule anymore. I'm talking like lady time of the month. I'm not keeping up with my schedule anymore. I got a new phone, and I was supposed to be able to transport the data from my old phone to my new phone. So my entire calendar and whatnot. But the problem is, I don't know the sign-in for the old phone that saved all my data. And then on top of that, the old phone just kind of gave up on me on my birthday. So we had to get a whole new phone. And so I don't have any access to really what was on that old phone. And so my schedule is kind of messed up. Like at this point, like I knew that my time of the month like was around my birthday. And I also know that I had an irregular schedule. So pretty much 40 days from my birthday, we're gonna have to take a test, okay? If I go 40 days for my birthday. But I know I started before my birthday. Maybe I'll just start a new schedule of keeping up with it. But also, like, I've started to get PMS symptoms for my periods. Like things will start to happen. And so I'm like, I don't know if it's because the hormones are getting out of my body that I'm starting to notice these things a little bit more. Or is it just like, okay, this month you're going to have more symptoms than the next month. I don't know. So I'm just keeping an eye on it and letting my body do her thing. And I'm just kind of watching. I'm like, okay, you do it. You do what you got to do. So anyway, much love and positive vibes, and I hope to see you guys next time. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna come back tonight. I might come back tonight, but I'm not really sure. You feel me? If you see me, you see me. If you don't, you don't. Okay. But bye. Oh, let me go ahead and do my scan. I haven't really been getting that close to the camera. Come on. So I have seen like little bumps, but like honestly, I don't know how to really describe how my skin has been dealing with this stuff. Like it's just been dealing with it, and